about being a high school football player is you're a student athlete, meaning you're a student first and then an athlete. So time, you go to school, then you have a 2, sometimes 2.5 hour football practice, and then you get home. Being a student first, that reduces the amount of time that you have for your homework.
So the kids who play football, not only here but across the country, are asked to put in the most time out of any sport. I'd say out of all fall, winter, and spring sports, it's the most time-consuming sport. We started actually on the last day of school in June with the passing league, and we did that for 7 weeks. And the kids are asked to work out over the summer. Some kids play lacrosse and baseball throughout the summer, so they're active as well. In terms of in-season, I would say football starts before the other sports, a week or two in advance, and goes all the way through Thanksgiving, which is further into the season than any other fall sport.
So for students who are actually doing homework or studying per night, the recommendation is that students have at least an hour to prepare for the work that they need to do in order to study all of the resources that are available.
Go!
As a senior, I spend about 2 hours a night doing my homework because of sports and other stuff that I have to do at home.
As a junior, I spend about 3 to 4 hours of homework a night.
I spend about 5 hours a night doing homework.
So you have to maintain a certain GPA. I believe at this school it's a 2.0 to maintain your athletic career, current athletic career. So there's a lot of pressure, again, being a student first, not only sitting through classes, but getting good grades, holding yourself to that high academic standard. That translates over to the football field. So if you don't get good grades, you can't play. And then attendance. If you're sick that day and you don't show up to school, you can't practice. So sometimes you might not want to go to school, or you're not feeling 100%, but you still have to go.
I would say teams improved from last year to this year, just basically in terms of adjusting to a new coaching staff, a new style of play. Few new coaches came in this year that weren't here last year. And I'd say that's probably the main adjustment. We had a lot of guys play last year who were younger, who are a little bit older now, so that's also helped out with getting us some wins this season.
Well, since I kept stats for the football team this year, I got to see the improvement the team had from last year. And the team is just full of handsome guys, so that's a plus.
I stay out too late, got nothing in my brain.